So, when we have a lever system, we have a force, we have a resistance, and then we have an axis. Which the axis can either be in the middle, so it all depends on the placement of the axis. So in a first class system, the axis is between the force and the resistance. In a second class, it is on the side of the resistance. For a third class, it's on the side of the force. Okay. So how people were trying to remember this is when you ride first class in an airplane, you go far away because you're rich. You got money.
Okay.
Two dogs bark at each other, so they say ARF, so A-R-F, going backwards.
ARF.
Do you see that? A-R-F.
So two dogs say ARF?
Yep.
Okay.
So if that helps. And then Africa, A-F-R, is like the beginning of Africa, and it's a third world country, pretty much.
Okay.
Or continent, I guess, more so.
That works.
So if that helps you,
So really well. Yeah.
and so if the axis is closer to the resistance, then that, let's see, that is designed for a strong lever system, so to move something that's really heavy. So this, with the second class system, that's regarding strength.
Okay.
Okay. Now with if the axis is closer to the force, like it is here, comparatively to the resistance, whether it's a matter of being in the first class and this just being slightly over a little bit towards the resistance, that would be more strength because the R and the A are closer together. If the A was closer to the force, then it would be more similar to this third class, which would be range of motion.
Okay.
So that's regarding range of motion. Okay. Okay. So he gave multiple examples in class, I'm sure. Okay, perfect. So let's go over some that we've done in class, and then we'll also go over some that you haven't done in class.
Okay, great.
Okay. So first off, I'm going to erase this now. We have a person sitting on a table, foot up, and has a string around the toes and a weight over here. So here's like a little pulley and a weight. And then this is up on a table. So, where would my axis be?
Okay, so axis is the point of rotation about which the lever moves.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the pivot of this? So what's pivoting almost?
Yep.
Okay, so my ankle.
Yep. Perfect. So when it refers to the axis, and it's referring to the joint, and you always go through the center of the joint.
The center of it?
Yep.
So Okay, so like the center of my ankle or like.
Yeah, the center of your ankle.
Okay.
So, oh, that's Reagan. Okay, I will be right back. I'm just gonna go show her over in here. Okay. Home.
So you have to with something that you can get rid of and cancel something.
Reagan? How's it going? We're actually going to be in the back because they're wanting to record. Have you been in one of my recordings? Do you mind being recorded? Like, it's not, you don't have to be on the screen. Yep, no problem. Currently, we're just going over the lever systems. So.
But the thing is, if you want to edit something, you have to minus something.
How have you been doing?
In order to make that work.
Yeah?
So you want to minus something.
Yeah. How are you feeling about it?
Because technically it's not there. So you have to explore as well.
That's good.
So this
That would be great.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, so we were just going over examples of the different systems.
Okay.
So we were going to go over some that he gave in class and then some that you probably didn't give in your class.
Okay. Your name is?
Reagan.
Reagan. We've met before, right?
I think we had a tutoring appointment like last year
Together.
or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we established that this angle here was the axis. And then we also have the resistance and then the force. Do we know where those would be?
So the resistance, isn't that just where the lever's pulling on the foot?
In this case, yes. That's the resistance.
So wait, so the resistance, it says like it's the center of gravity of the lever. So what is that?
Yeah. So we'll address that type of a situation later. But for now, like it's where the resistance is being applied.
Okay.
It's basically where you're being pulled. And then we'll talk about the center of gravity in a bit. Okay. Okay, so where's the force? What defines the force?
The point of force application, the muscle insertion, two-step process.
Okay, so two-step process. What muscle group is involved?
So if it's making my toes go down, my gastrocnemius?
So muscle group.
Oh, muscle groups. Would it be, okay, so it's making my ankle go plantar flexion.
Mm-hmm.
So the muscle group would be dorsiflexion?
Dorsiflexors.
Dorsiflexors?
Yep. Which are on the front of your leg, so it wouldn't be your calf.
Okay,
Just FYI.
thank you.
But yep. So in regards to the axis and the resistance, where would it be? The insertion point for those muscles. Would they be above the resistance, below the axis, or in between?
Is it in the middle?
It would be in between. Because your muscles have to cross your joint, and so when they contract to pull your foot up, that's going to be where they insert. So that's the force.
Because we haven't learned like those muscles and where they insert,
Mm-hmm.
we just kind of would guess like this is.
Yeah. Yep. Pretty much. So when it comes to these examples that he gives you that are regarding muscles that you haven't learned, these are ones you definitely want to know where the force is, where that insertion point is.
Okay.
Okay? Good. So what lever system is this one?
So the A is closer to the F, so third class.
Well, okay, so it also depends on what side, because before, when I was relating how close they were together, that was with regards of whether it was a strengthening lever or whether it was regarding range of motion.
Okay.
So when it comes to what class of system, like first, second, or third, it depends on the order. So this is the AFR. And so that was the Africa one.
Yeah.
And so that's third class.
What did I say?
What did you say?
I thought I said third class.
I thought you
She
said
did.
first.
She did, but she said it's because F is
Oh.
close to A.
Okay.
Oh.
So it is third class. Sorry.
Oh,
But
no,
yeah.
you're fine.
But that's the reasoning why.
Oh, because of the order.
The
Okay.
order. Yeah. Okay. So. Sweet. Okay. So then we'll do another one. So we have someone that's pushing. So it's pushing instead of pulling now.
In this case, same.
Oh, so the axis is still the ankle.
Good.
Would the resistance be the toes again?
You said the resistance?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you have twice squared minus 2.
Okay. Where's the force?
Well, this time the agonist are the dorsiflexors. Or plantar flexors, sorry.
Good.
And so it'd be where those insert.
Okay. Where would those insert?
I'm guessing on the back of the leg or foot. I don't know.
Okay. So, one of which is your soleus. That's probably the main one. And that one actually inserts, so if you have, because you have your calcaneus here, and then your,
Toes?
yeah, because you have your tarsals, and I was trying to think of the anatomical work, but yeah.
Oh.
So you have your tarsals and the metatarsals, and phalanges, and then this would be your bone, like your tibia and fibula. So your soleus is here, your muscle, and it inserts on your calcaneus. So therefore, the force is right here, kinda. Like I can't really, okay. Because your ankle is in the middle, because the axis is always the center of the joint. And then, let's see, where's my marker?
If it's a minus,
Because it's hard to show, I don't actually have it drawn out like this. But, so basically what I'm saying is that this is your joint here, in the middle of your ankle, and then this part is your force. So this is your axis, and this is your force. So here, in smaller terms, that would be the axis, and that would be the force. So what type of lever system is that one?
First class.
First class. Good. Does that make sense? Okay. How about a person that is performing heel raises? So we have their foot here. This is their head in front of them. Then we have them here. So those are their toes. That makes sense. So this is the ankle. Okay. So where's my axis?
Okay, so where it pivots.
Right at the toes where you're bending up.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so describe the picture again of what's going on with your foot.
So it's a matter of my heel is just coming up.
Okay.
So
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
standing on my toes.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that